What's up, y'all? It is Saturday morning, a little after 7 o'clock. I am down here in the shop, and we're getting ready to go grab some tubing this morning. We didn't get a chance yesterday, and with me not getting off work till 4 in the evenings, and then Dad, he's retired, but he can't get around like he used to, so he can't make those runs by himself, and he's I don't know what I'd do without him. But we're gonna go get some tubing this morning. We've got a couple of places we've got to run to. I'll show y'all when we get there and explain for you folks in North Alabama. If you don't know about this place, it's a real good place to check out. The guy sells all of his metal for like 50 cents a pound. And it mostly secondhand stuff, leftover stuff, stuff that maybe didn't pass QC. And it's a lot of DOM stuff. It's DOM and some ERW tubing. And of course he has anything from angle iron, square tube, you name it. He usually has it plate steel, and it's all 50 cents a pound. So we always check there first, especially doing like door bars and bumpers. You know, it doesn't have to be real thick stuff. So we rather the bumper get destroyed than the chassis. So we're going to take y'all along with us once we get out there, and I just want to give you a little update this morning. Stay tuned. Well, we are back in the shop after a tubing run. I didn't video the tubing run because, well, quite frankly, we wanted to get there, get back, and get busy. So, about to get started on Blake's car here, and we got our tubing over here. We just got short links today because we didn't need a whole lot to do this little job, so we'll work on getting some full sticks for our rack up there soon for the big roll cage job. So we're gonna be doing the back bumper probably first. We'll get it all bent up and welded up, and get the old affordable here working today. So we'll get started on that, and we'll show y'all how we do it. We're not mathematically inclined, I guess. So we do it our way. We'll get a lot of paper laid out and get our widths and everything measured out. We'll start making some bumpers. Y'all hang tight. Shop help has taken up real estate on the trailer. All right, so we got our paper laid out, and I'll kind of just walk through how we do it. We just use brown paper. We measure our outside to outside dimension. We'll bend a 90 on our piece of tubing. We'll lay it down, and we'll mark where the end of our die was, and then we'll flip that tubing over to the other outside mark and let the tubing stick back the other way, and we'll know where to mark our tubing to start our other bend for the other side. Y'all hang on, I'm gonna set the camera up, and I'll kind of just measure that out and walk through it. We are 32. We'll go out and burn an inch. 32 and 3/4. 32 and 13/16. Outside. All right, so we got a piece of tubing in the bender. We're fixing to bend our 90 now. All right, so we got our piece of tubing bent with the first 90. we've got it marked right here at the end of our die. What I'll do is I'll mark this mark, and we've got it lined up with our outside mark up here. And I'll mark this mark on the paper. I'll get the straight edge of the tubing marked. We'll flip this tubing right over 180 degrees, line it up with our mark over here for our outside dimension, and then I'll know where to mark the tube over here to start the next 90-degree bend. Then once we get it bent, we can turn around and cut the long, because we have plenty of tubing, we can cut that 90 off even with this one, and that'll give us our first top bar of our bumper here. All right, y'all, so I got the top bar made for the bumper. I went ahead and cut the ends off up here and shortened it up. We like to do them where they're just out past the spoiler in the rear quarter, just so if somebody does run up under the car, it won't just melee the quarter and the spoilers. All right, so we got the two pieces made. I've got them tacked together now. We are going to test fit it on the car before I weld it up, and then we'll put the braces in. We got two braces we're gonna put in here. It's solid bar to kind of help rigidity of it. So right now we're gonna pick it up and put it on the car. All right, looks like it's gonna work. I'll get it all welded up, get our braces on, and then we'll be ready to drill holes in it, and put bolts in and bolt it on. Should be ready to go. And there's that. She is done. We'll get it drilled and bolted up now, and the back bumper will be done. We'll move on now to pulling the door off and getting the door bar built. Stay tuned. What's up, y'all? It is Sunday, December 11th right now. And I just came down here to the shop this morning. Come down here. I didn't film a lot yesterday. Blake come by yesterday evening, and we just kind of shot the breeze with him, and he painted the back bumper and everything we made. We got it mounted back on. We did get the door bar done. I didn't film a lot of it because we were just kind of busy just getting some stuff done. So I'll show you the door bar here in just a second. And we're going to be doing the windshield bar today. So we'll get busy on that. And I'll probably do some time lapse and explain how we're doing all that. So I'll turn y'all around, show y'all the door bar. It turned out pretty good. It's just a simple door bar. It's just 1.25 inch tubing. It's got some, we use 5/8 083 tubing for the kickers to it. That way it's got some rigidity to it, but it'll also kind of, if he takes a hard blow, the door bar will take the brunt of it instead of the chassis. Again, we like for the bumpers and door bars to crumble more than the chassis. So, but anyway, we're in the shop today. We're gonna get to it. All right, so here's the door bar. All I do is I take this 5/8 and I cut a slit in the end of it. And then I use like body tabs, and I just slide those body tabs up in the tubing and just weld around it. And these body tabs actually had like a 1/4 inch hole in them, so I just drill them out to a 1/2 inch. It leaves a lot of meat around it because the body tab holes are kind of like set back. So we don't mind Blake's paint job. He kind of missed some last night. So that's it. That's the door bar. I didn't have any tubing ends to cap the ends, so we just used like fender washers, welded them on, welded the hole up in them, just to kind of, so it's not an open tube. There's a door bar. We're gonna get on to the windshield bar today, here in just a little bit. Start working on it, get it done, and maybe he can get it painted today. Last night we kind of spent some time trying to get his clutch bled. I think we got it done. And we're also going to be doing some hood pins. Blake brought us some new hood pins up here, and we'll get those put on, get his hood on, and get him on his way. I'll show y'all the back bumper after he painted it. Turned out really good. Got it all bolted back on. And that is his front bumper. We're gonna probably put it on too. All right, so we got all of it tacked up. We done 4 bars. Most of your rules say 3 bars at least in front of the driver, but we like to do 4 to 5 really. We didn't have enough room to do one over here to keep it on our spacing, so we'll just do 4. That should be plenty. I mean, this is 5/8 tubing, so how to keep anything from getting in there on him. Finally got Pops down here helping me. He's been dealing with a flat tire this morning, so he come down here to help me get the windshield bar done.
Some of them low air problems.
So we're gonna knock this off right quick. I'll get over here on the table and get it welded up, and then it'll be ready to paint and bolt back in. All right, so we got her all welded up, bolted back in just for now. I'm sure Blake will take it out and paint it, and now we'll get it moving on to these hood pins up here. We get them off. We got some tubing we can make them out of. We get them all made, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Make sure Blake, did he leave that hood or he take it back with him? I think he took it back with him. Well, looks like we'll wait on the hood. Y'all stay tuned. All right. Well, we got Blake's front bumper bolted on for him. All mounted up. Windshield bar done. Door bar done. Rear bumper done. We get Blake to bring us a hood. We'll get his hood pins on. Well, that's pretty much a wrap on Blake's modified here. We get it rolled out. We got some more projects coming in. All right, y'all. So we'll probably end this video off right here. We thank y'all for watching. We got Blake knocked out. We've got Kelly bringing his impressive in next. Hopefully we can get Blake's out of here today. This is Sunday, December 11th.
Yeah.
So we get Kelly's in here probably tomorrow or Tuesday. And that's going to be a wrap for this one. Thank y'all for watching.
Appreciate watching.
See y'all later.